Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your September general reading. The month of September is framed by the eclipse season, a lunar and a solar eclipse. The new moon in Virgo in August is when I'm doing this reading, the energy that I am currently under. In September 7th is the full moon in Pisces, which is a lunar eclipse, and the second new moon in Virgo is on September 21st approximately, and that is a solar eclipse. So eclipse seasons are about incredible, rapid acceleration, intensity of vision, of purpose, care in your navigation and strategizing around the plans that you are looking to put into motion. Your overall energy for this reading is the Four of Pentacles, and this indicates you trying with a lot of intensity to hold on to your foundation, to hold on to the things that you value, your resources. This can be literally your home, your location, your practice, what is most important to you, what you value as the platform on which you can build more stability, security, prosperity, abundance. Underneath the deck, we have the Hierophant. So there is a lot about shifts you're making in your spiritual practice. For most of you, your spiritual practice relates to how you share through information, how you inform, advocate for, uh, cooperate with others to provide a service, to create a product, or to create something. And right now you are in a place of trying to, or understanding that the sacred, the sense of spiritual alignment is something that has to be integrated into your routines and habits, your everyday practices. So this is an important way in which you are now building upon your foundation. You're enhancing or creating an opportunity for more abundance based on what you've already established, what is already stable in your life. I'm going to pull a crystal oracle to get us started, and the Herkimer flipped around. And the key word here is dreams. I'm constantly manifesting my dreams into reality. This is really important. This feels as though you are aware that despite the success and the foundation you've been able to create for yourself, that there is a deeper integration into your foundation that will allow you to address some as yet realized potential. That there is more that you want, more that you understand is part of your mission and purpose. I am inviting you, as this is a general reading, to this meditation. I understand for some of you this may be frustrating if you don't see yourself in this reading. You have my permission to check out your other placements and find those messages there. I don't want you to feel a sense of frustration or a lack of support or visibility here. So, having said that, I appreciate those of you that stick with me in the past. The Five of Pentacles is describing, I believe it's the time of late August through early September until this full moon in Pisces. This is about focusing on the mistakes, the errors, the failures, the heartbreaks that you've experienced. There's a sense that you're focusing on what you haven't been able to achieve rather than what you have. And part of this frustration is this sense of recognizing a pattern over time that you have continued to repeat and that you feel yoked to through some experience of trauma or neglect in your life. So it feels like a searching for authentic connection that has eluded you and that has dominated your focus, when in actual fact, the recognition of this pattern is leading you to a place of self development, a place of building that connection with yourself, building that relationship with yourself that does know what you need, that can provide for you what it is you desire. And of course, the relationship to self is not meant to be a stand in or a replacement for a loving partnership or authentic connections with others. But it does elevate uh, that sense of love to recognizing that these are qualities and gifts that you possess within you, and that the necessity to love self, to build your foundation, integrating self love and the ability to nurture yourself, attend to yourself, prioritize yourself, heal yourself as needed, is the very recognition and realization that you are receiving right now. In the middle of the month, uh, the Ace of Wands. This is absolutely lovely. This is really about, yes, this spiritual quest that is beginning to define this integration for you, this integration into a powerful foundation you've already established, the success you already have. You're now understanding again, it's repeating this idea that putting yourself, putting your dreams, putting your spiritual alignment and evaluation, identity into what you've done is the challenge that you have been waiting to make. Something feels end of the lineness about it that provides you with no other alternative but to move forward from this place of wholeness, of I can do and provide for myself and others from what I have, that I am enough, I have enough. And in the future, we have the World card. This is very much resonating with Taurus readings. So some of you may have a Taurus connection or be relating to a Taurus in particular. Someone with strong Venus energy is what I feel like is triggering some of this recognition. So in this effort to integrate yourself more deeply into the success you've already established for yourself, you are at a place of recognizing it's time to release this old way of being, this old way of feeling isolated, lonely, uh, independent, but more alone than independent, less celebratory of your integrity and more wishing that it could be some other way, wishing you could be some other way. So you're releasing that. You realize that that door has to close in order for you to address and to integrate the possibility of new adventures, your potential. Given your already success, you have to release this mindset, this uh, sadness, the sense of remorse and regret that you carry with you. And that is preparation and clearing away the decks for this greater integration, this greater sense that you are not only enough, you are more than enough. You are a beacon. You have a spiritual light, a gift, a service, a product, something that others need, something the world is waiting for. And I also would invite you, if this reading is resonating for you, to like this video, share it with others if you feel inclined to do so, or if it would be helpful or useful to them. I appreciate your comments. Please subscribe to my channel. This is the thing that makes me grow, and I appreciate all of you that support me in all the ways that you do. The Five of Pentacles in the past, early September, the Queen of Columns, which is the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Columns, which is the Eight of Wands. So I like this. So you are moving forward from your heart. You're activating this principle of desire, of intention, of wish, of power, of dream fulfillment, of a spiritual quest that you understand is a fuller expression of who you are. This really goes to the core of your gift and your desire and ability now to actively pursue that, a fuller expression of that gift. You are being recognized. You are being invited. People want you. People see you. People recognize what you have to offer. And you're being invited into more and more productive spaces where you can accomplish something in concert with others that you could never accomplish on your own. So this is a great opening that comes as a result of your recognizing that you haven't always made choices that supported your dreams in the past. And so you are moving in that direction, empowering yourself, exploring your universe in a way that puts other people on to who you are and what you have to offer. So this is an exciting time for many of you. The Ace of Wands in the present, which I'm imagining to be about mid-September, between the full moon and the new moon in Virgo. And the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Discs, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Hermit card. Wow. These couldn't be more perfect for the Virgo I'm reading for. This is one of your cards. So this really supports the idea that you are working in some kind of isolation. You are a scholar, you are an academic, you are a teacher, you are a trainer, you work on your craft in relative solitude. And that is something that supports you, that buoys you up, that gives you the ability to navigate this deeper integration of who you are and your authentic interest and desires into what you're doing. This is what builds an independent life. And this independent life, I always feel prompted to clarify, is not about being a bachelor. It's about being independent. And independence, wholeness, completeness, feeling sufficient within yourself, tending to your garden on your own terms, investing in yourself and others in ways that you understand contribute to your abundance, is part of what makes you a stronger and more attractive connection for others. So this, in my view, is the basis of any deeper connections that you feel inclined to make. This is the basis of the sorts of connections that you honor and that honor you. This understanding that uh, true connection, true relationship is based on the alignment that you share and the willingness to do the work that to create something beyond yourself. So this is characterizing some new place that you're at. This can be a new job. This can even be a new relationship. It feels like a new opportunity you've manifested and are kicking into gear. The World card. In the future, the second part of September is clarified by the Ten of Discs, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Columns. Wow, big changes you're making. Big changes. So you're releasing a whole set of, you're not giving away your accomplishments, you are stepping into this energy of legacy. And you're transferring this idea of deeper commitments and obligations to those who perhaps expected something different of you, or in response to the expectations of others. So there's a huge shift going on between what you once felt obligated to give, to do, to be, and this idea that you have experienced and contributed enough to be giving back, to be creating this legacy, to be mining your spiritual wealth, which informs your dreams, which informs what you're able to pass on to not only or not just family and community, but to generations before you. So, or generations to come. So this entrance, this feels like a real portal into another level. Wherever you are placing yourself, the opportunities you're engaging right now is taking you to another level. It's building upon what you have already established and created for yourself, but it's moving to a level that impacts far more people, influences many more, and contributes in the way to the world that you feel is in alignment with your gifts, your awareness, your knowledge, your desire to bring unity to the world, to bring awareness, to bring healing. I'm going to finish up this reading with a soul's journey, and I pulled balance. I like this. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Well, that feels very key. The ability to transfer, transition, to evolve, to develop in a way that is judgment free, I believe is critical to your own emotional and spiritual health. This feels like you've been judging yourself quite a lot. And this is, in some ways, a response to being constantly judged, whatever that means to you, not just by those family members, family of origin that intended to support you, but this is at every level. People making assumptions about you, judging your capacity based on superficial qualities. And as a result of that, you judge yourself. You've internalized that judgment. You're very hard on yourself. You expect a lot. So this is really you balancing that out. It's okay to want things, but shifting from wanting things, wanting to fulfill, meet the expectations of others, and wanting to define the gifts that you contribute to the world are two very different things that you're seeking to balance out at this time. If you enjoyed this content, there's more content here for you to check out. Thank you for your likes and subscribes, and until next time, namaste.